Welcome guys, welcome back to the Zeusdaz Unemulated Retro Game channel, and I go by the name of Zeus. And here we have another shit game time video. Sadly, another prime example of a bad game hitting the 16 bits, and another prime example of what I've said before. Just be careful what you wish for, you might just get it. And that happened with Renegade. You might have seen my shit game time of that. And here we go with Chuckie Egg. And Chuckie Egg, if you're around on the 8 bits, on the 8-bit era, everyone had a copy of Chuckie Egg. No matter what format you had, it was the epitome of platform games. And I remember when I first had my 48K Spectrum Plus, the first game I got for it was Chuckie Egg, and that was the original. ZX Spectrum was the very first release of Chuckie Egg. That was the actual original version, the original machine it came out for. And then as the months came by, the other formats followed. But it was a fantastic game, and it's just, some games are just meant to live and die on the 8 bits, you know what I mean? They're just meant to stay on there and not see the light of day on the 16 bits. Anyway, we asked for it. Well, I personally didn't, but someone obviously did. Enough, just enough for Icon Design to develop it, and it was published by Pick and Choose. And the only name I can find that has done this game was a guy called Nigel Alderton. I don't know if he had everything to do with this game. The sequel as well, Chuckie Egg 2, that actually got published by a different company, and a different name designed it, but it's exactly the same as this version on the Amiga. Everything is there. It looked like it's been written by the same guy, but it obviously wasn't, according to write-ups and my revision of the game. But Chuckie Egg, well, let's get straight into it, because it's a shit game, and we need to sort of find out. Well, even listening to that music and looking at that, we can tell already. It's just cheap and cheesy, and I think it's sold as a budget price, I think, because you certainly wouldn't have paid 15-20 quid for this pile of crud. So at the end, as usual, on these shit game times, it will be on my shit-o-meter, where I'll decide how many shits to give it. That'll be at the very end, so let's see how bad this game is and why the fuck it is so shit. Right, press S to use keyboard, or fire to use joystick. Let's use the joystick. Number of players, we only want one, don't we? Right, now let's have a look at the reason why. Straight away, yuck. What the hell am I controlling there? It looks like a fucking Easter egg. Yes, this is called Chuckie Egg, but the idea is you're a farmer collecting eggs and avoiding the chickens. So why isn't the farmer like the other one in the 8 bits that look a lot different to the eggs themselves? Why in this version does he look like a fucking Easter egg? Oh, and it's the noises as well. It's just, ugh. It's horrible. It really is horrible. And all this background crap. Another example of what I said about games. You don't need flashy graphics or games with loads of backgrounds to make them playable and make them a classic. Chuckie Egg on the other versions all had black backgrounds, same as Jet Set Willy, same as Manic Miner, you name it, same as Bounty Bob Strikes Back, or even see, look, I keep thinking, I forget that ladder doesn't go up to there. It's so hard to see where the ladder ends and stops because of the horrible amount of colour in the backgrounds. What was it, Miner 2049, they all had black backgrounds, but they were so playable. And this is just, what the fuck is it? What am I controlling? I have no idea what I'm controlling. I can't make the hell out. Obviously it's supposed to be an egg, but why is it, ugh, why is it supposed to be an egg? It's supposed to be a fucking farmer. Ugh. Look at him, looks like he's got some sort of leg impediment. He's 1 foot leg shorter than the other and he's hopping around. I don't, oh, it's just fucking horrible. Stupid running, jumping noises. Are you coming down or not? No? Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Over there. Oh god, this is just fucking awful. I hate it. I hate it. Where's the other egg then? I'm missing one. Oh, you're right up there. Ugh. Oh God, it's just fucking awful, this game. This conversion anyway. The game itself isn't, it's a classic. Music's horrible. I mean, obviously they couldn't... I understand they couldn't bring a game like Chuckie Egg out on the 16-bit with just black backgrounds, because that would look very primitive for the machine, but don't you think for a second the game is kind of supposed to be primitive? It's Chuckie Egg, for fuck's sake. You don't need flashy graphics. Mind you, these graphics ain't flashy, but what I'm saying is it's over the top. Right. An egg there as well, isn't there? Where's the other egg? Up there. Oh, there's that one as well, isn't there? Now this is the egg I can't bloody get. Oh. Right, gotcha. God. It's just... It shouldn't have come out on the Amiga. But gamers were always writing in magazines saying, is this going to be converted? Are we going to get this game? Are we going to have that done? And I was just as guilty. I wrote into a magazine. It was in Amiga Action. Remember that? That was a brilliant magazine. That was glossy screenshots, and it was brilliant. But I remember writing into Amiga Action. I think it was issue 7. So if you have that, you'll see my question in it, and it was regarding. Oh, that was careless. It was regarding... I asked a load of questions. First of all, again, if you know me, I'm a big Street Fighter 1 arcade fan, and my biggest question was, how the fuck did the programmers mess up my favourite game, which was Street Fighter 1? Anyway, the answer was something like, well, the software house didn't. It was the... No, it wasn't. US Gold didn't. It was the programmers. Well, of course it was. I know that now. But the other question was, will Dynamite Dan ever be released on the Amiga? And they said, I doubt it, and I'm so glad it wasn't. Shit, you going out? Oh, you awkward little bastard. Come on, get down. Yeah, got him. Oh, I can't see me playing for this for very long. It's just... It's not a shadow on the 8-bits. It was just a classic game. It was so fucking awesome on the Spectrum. And this is just absolute wank. Ah, I thought I could slip past you. Let's see if I can get to the duck anyway. Neck there. Where do I go? Right, okay. Oh yeah, there's a bloody egg there and I can hardly see it. Whee! Boom, committed suicide. So you could hardly see that, it was almost against a white background, it looked crap. It's just so hard to... I need to get that bloody egg, but he's in my way. Whoa! There's another egg up there. Get that egg. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, I haven't thrown my joystick away in disgust at the moment, but I'm not happy playing this, I must admit. At all. Oh, is there another egg somewhere? I don't believe it. I can't bloody see it. Where the fuck's the other egg? Where the hell is the other egg? I can't see shit. That's how bad this bloody game is. Can anyone see another egg there? I can see some seed. It's right up there, look, on the bloody top of that flipping ladder. Now I could hardly see that. Right at the top. See, that's another thing about this version. It's fucking awful. You can't... There it is. I didn't see that. I wasted a life there. Level 7. It's so hard to see where the eggs are. Along there, boom there, yeah. Over there. egg there, down there. Oh, went too far. Crappy joystick controls. Right. I think he's got a very similar pattern, hasn't he? You go along. No, he's come down, you walk a little bastard. Oh! Good. I don't want to play this game anyway. Fucking crap game. Yeah, shit game. That's exactly what it is. Tragic conversion. It shouldn't have happened, but we asked for it. We bloody got it. So what am I going to give it out of 100 shits? Well, it certainly isn't going to be at the low end because it's certainly more than a shit game. But it's not the shittest out there. That's for sure. And if you were brought up on the Amiga or Atari ST, you might have had a bit more appreciation for the game because you would have not known about the earlier 8-bit versions of it. So thinking about this, I don't like the music. I certainly don't like the character that you're controlling. The eggs are hard to see sometimes, which cause you to lose lives. There's too much background. It's too picturesque at the background, which causes the issue about not seeing the eggs. There was a lot more thrown into it than you need it to be. What am I going to give it? It's going to be a tough one. Well, it's not going to be highest, that's for sure, and it's not going to be the lowest, but it certainly ranks at 79 shits. 79 shits on the shitometer for Chuckie Egg on the Amiga. That's all I've got to say about it. It's an unfortunate conversion, but it was, enough people obviously asked for it. They thought it was warranted enough to actually program it, and we got it, and it stinks. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed that shit game time. I hope you join me for the next one. Until then, take care and happy gaming.